Hey Swaggy Swan family, we're going to go over how to do this high puff look on Savannah's hair and how you can achieve it on your baby and toddler's hair too. This is Savannah when she was only 6.5 months, and this is when I did a bun in her hair. You can see she had enough hair on her head. It was full enough to where we could do a very small bun in her hair. But there was clearly not enough to do any type of afro puff or anything like that. So we would definitely come a long way. But at the time, considering that she was only 6.5 months, this was actually considered, quite a bit of hair. You can see her brother London in the back doing one of his Fortnite dances, more than likely. But anyway, yeah, guys, we've come a long way. But she had the baby hair slicked down then. But as she grew, her hair got curlier, thicker, longer, even more healthier, and I'm gonna show you what I do with it now. Hold on real quick, guys. Let me shout out this crazy healthy hair journey we've been doing with Savannah. On the left, 6.5 months, currently on the right, 13 months. If you have not been following us and want to start, go ahead, take a moment now. I'll stop real quick. Hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of the Swaggy Swan family and be updated. Because honestly, with results like these, why would you not want to follow? I'm just saying. But yeah, check out all of our videos when you get a chance. And again, hit that subscribe button. Become a part of our family. We love all of our subscribers. And to our loyal day ones, we love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. All right, guys, let's get back into this video. And voila, this is where we're at today. So I'm going to show you how I do her high puff on her natural hair. Again, she's 13 months old. So basically, this is just a couple of days old hairstyle, which she had like 2 afro puffs in her hair. So I'm going to show you how I do the high afro puff on just a regular style. So I'm taking out her little scrunchie. Somebody asked me about the rubber elastic bands. Savannah's hair has gotten so super thick and curly that the non-rubber elastic bands can pop easily. So I pretty much use these ones you see me taking out her hair. You can get those. They're safe for your child's hair and they won't break them. They sell those at the beauty supply store as well as Walmart. You can get them. I think they're called Goody is the brand. And they're pretty much sold like everywhere, even Target. So I put a muffin in front of her, so she's just gonna work on that, and I just still use stuff to distract her. I have this Cream of Nature argan oil, Moroccan oil type of paste that I'm gonna use mixed with water in her hair. I'm not using gel. If you want to use gel in your child's hair, that's your prerogative. I am not using gel in Savannah's hair. So going through, I'm just going to wet it so it can kind of become even more manageable as I put the water in. As you know, when I wet Savannah's hair, it does become more curlier, yes, but it helps me as I gather it all into one. Her hair is extremely thick. She has a lot of hair on her head. So when I'm going to use the brush to try to slick it back, it's more so just to help me gather it all together. And you'll see what I mean by that. Next, I'm putting that Shea Moisture Kids Buttercream Hibiscus moisturizer in her hair. It is best to use a moisturizer when trying to do this style. It really isn't effective if you're just going to try to do it on dry hair. I don't recommend that. So again, grab your moisturizer of choice. I'm using that Shea Moisture because I'm familiar with it. You can use what you're most familiar with. So I'm really working that product in throughout her hair. The goal is not to try to get their hair as straight and manageable as possible. I think actually the thicker the better for this particular look. If your child has thinner hair, that's okay too. Again, you're not trying to thin the hair out. You're just trying to create volume. By creating volume, it allows the high puff to have the most fullness. So now what I'm doing again is I'm going to take this type of brush. If you don't have this type of brush, you can use like a wide tooth comb, and I'm just fanning out her ends. So as you can see, I'm using my fingers as well, and I'm lightly just brushing out her ends a little bit because it's creating volume. So I'm just gonna go around her ends softly. This does not hurt. It shouldn't be hurting your child at all, and I'm just lightly brushing those out. and I'm not pulling it from the root. I'm literally just brushing out the ends a little bit. So see, it's already creating like this really poofy, volumed out look. So that's going to help when I bring it all together after I try to slick it down some. So now I'm going to go ahead and take that Moroccan and Argan Oil Cream of Nature paste. And again, this is not a gel. And most people, if you have this, you'll know what I mean. And if you do pick it up, you'll understand. It's very like oily in a sense. So it's not for the purposes of anything like a got to be glued type of thing. Or, you know, if you're looking to slick it back like a traditional gel, this is not what this is. It is very oily. You can feel the Moroccan and Argan oil in it as soon as you put it on the palm of your hands. That's why I like it and feel like it's appropriate for a child's hair. And you'll also be able to tell that it's not really gel-like when it comes to her baby hairs, and I'll show you why in a second. So anyway, I'm taking that and I'm just working my palms up and up all around. I'm going to catch the back as I go up, and I'm going to take that goody elastic that I was telling you guys about. And this is key. A lot of people on YouTube wrap this around at least 2 or 3 times. I do not. If you saw what I did just now, I literally only put it around once. Literally, I did not double it at all. I just put it over the hair and I let it gather up like a pineapple on its own. And I was done. The reason I do that is because you do not want your child's hair to break. Okay, so by just putting it over the hair alone, it's gathering up enough so that it still achieves that high bun look. And also, it literally is not causing any tension on their hair. It's not going to break it. And look at it, it still achieves that look. You would have no idea that I didn't sit there and, you know, double it over. And I'm just a firm believer that you do not need to do that to your child's hair. Some people will try to convince you that, oh, I only, you know, pulled the elastic over twice. Listen, tension is tension. And I'm sorry, if you can just put it over once like this and still get a nice look without it being too tight but looking like it's nice and slick, then I don't see why anyone wouldn't just go this route. So anyway, like I was saying about that paste that I used in her hair, you can see Savannah's baby hairs still just curl up and do their own thing. Like I showed when she was 6.5 months, it was easier to slick down her baby hairs. As she has gotten older, her baby hairs have gotten curlier, kind of like the rest of her hair. So I don't manipulate them. I've done it like once or twice before, but I just let them be. I figure, you know, they are what they are and they're in their natural state. So I just let her rock them the way that they are. So this is how I achieve her high furrow, pineapple, whatever you want to call it, high puff. And it looks super cute. You can still see the curls in the puff. They're still popping. And I'm also going to show you another variation of how you can do this look if you want even more volume in the puff. And that involves doing it on hair that has been freshly washed. So basically, you just want to go ahead and you would wash your child's hair. You wouldn't do it on, days old style like I did just now. You'd wash their hair thoroughly, regular baby shampoo. I really wouldn't do it on conditioned hair. I just do it on freshly washed hair. In this clip, I washed Savannah's hair with the Shea Moisture and Argan Oil baby shampoo and baby wash. After I did that, I just rinsed it out thoroughly and made sure her hair was nice and clean. And now, after freshly being washed and towel dried, I take that brush that you see me using there and I'm just gathering her hair up nicely. I'm actually only put a small amount of product in it, which was the same moisturizer by Shea Moisture. I didn't put too much product, and I used that same purple brush that I used to brush her hair up to fan it out instead of using the wide toothbrush. And I'm using the same concept that you just saw, and I put it over once. and I'm fanning it out. So the difference is the type of brush that I use. So this again is freshly washed hair, and by using that type of brush there, that purple one with the straighter teeth on it, it allowed me to pull out her curls that are in the puff and create way more volume. So you can see the difference here. There's way more volume in this version of it, and her puff is extremely bigger, and I just lightly spray it. So this is what I did in the first look, and that is Savannah's puff. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.